What makes silly putty behave like a liquid and a solid? Imagine holding a toy that can stretch like a thick syrup but also bounce like a rubber ball. That's the magic of silly putty, a material that surprises everyone with its strange behavior. You might think it's just a simple toy, but underneath, it hides some fascinating science. When you gently pull or roll it, silly putty flows and stretches, slowly spreading out like a gooey liquid. If you leave it alone, it will eventually flatten into a puddle, showing its liquid-like side. But if you hit it quickly or squeeze it hard, it snaps back or shatters, acting just like a solid. This dual personality is because silly putty is what scientists call a viscoelastic material. That means it has traits of both viscosity, which is how thick or sticky a liquid is, and elasticity, which is how much a solid can stretch or bounce back. The key ingredient that makes this happen is a silicone polymer called polydimethylsiloxane. These long chains of molecules give silly putty its unique properties. When you apply a slow force, the polymer chains slide past each other, allowing the putty to flow and stretch. That's why it behaves like a thick liquid. But when you apply a quick or strong force, the chains lock together temporarily, resisting deformation. This makes it act like a solid that can bounce or snap. This behavior is a perfect example of what scientists call a non-Newtonian fluid. Unlike regular liquids, which have a constant viscosity, silly putty's resistance to flow changes depending on how fast or hard you push it. If you pull it slowly, it flows easily. If you pull it quickly, it resists and acts like a solid. This is called dilatant fluid behavior, where the viscosity increases with force. So, the reason silly putty can be both a liquid and a solid is because of its viscoelastic nature, which responds differently based on how much and how fast you deform it. It's a playful example of bizarre physics and chemistry, showing how materials can behave in surprising ways that challenge our everyday ideas of what a liquid or a solid should do.